Hey, welcome to a new series here at Retro Shred. I'll be giving my opinions on various wrestling topics. I've been a financial and or visual consumer of pro wrestling since around 1987, so I feel as qualified as anyone outside the business to give my 2 cents and waste some YouTube server space with my thoughts and ramblings, so here we go. Today I'm going to talk about JBL. He's been with the company for over 20 years, and whether it's goose-stepping in Germany or legit beating the fuck out of new guys in the ring, he's been no stranger to controversy. Now, I understand this guy broke in the era where stiff pranks and fucking with people was kind of considered part of the job, but it seems like more and more we're hearing about his behavior going past ribbing to just kind of plain being a piece of shit. Now, whether it's John Morrison, Joey Styles, Justin Roberts, or his latest victim, Mauro Ranallo, there's no shortage of people who have accused JBL of this immature, outdated bullshit behavior. Now, short of some deep embedded, decades-long conspiracy to frame him for mistreating his coworkers, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that there might be some honest merit to some of this stuff. I recently joined in on a social media campaign, hashtag FireJBL, in an effort to kind of raise public awareness of what's been going on with him in WWE. Not only was I blocked by the man of the hour on Twitter, but I actually received a tweet from WCW jobber turned WWE referee Scott Armstrong, who had this to say. Now, first look, it would appear he's either been living under a rock or is just good at playing dumb, to which I replied, go ask Boss Rudin or Justin Roberts. And he basically replied that since I don't know JBL personally, I can't pass judgment on him. Well, Scott, I'm not close with Bill Cosby either, but I'm probably not going to buy backstage passes for my mother to his next show just to be safe. Now, having someone's passport stolen on an overseas tour or viciously tormenting a fellow announcer backstage who suffers from bipolar depression isn't ribbing in my book. It's kind of being a full-blown fucking cocksmith, really. Now, it's funny to mention on the April 11th episode of SmackDown Live, a fan was actually kicked out of the building for holding up a sign that said, JBL bullied me. And, of course, he was met with cheers and high fives on his way out as he held the sign up over his head. It kind of makes you wonder how complicit the higher-ups in WWE are with all this and whether they'll spend more effort righting the wrongs or doubling down in damage control mode. It wasn't that long ago, if you'll remember, that Hulk Hogan was fucking excommunicated and labeled public enemy number one for something that he said in a private conversation nearly 10 years prior. Now, JBL was one of the first people to come out and say that Hulk's racially inflammatory language was atrocious and basically unforgivable. Now, he's definitely not the only person that feels that way, but if anyone should be casting stones at other people for dickish, fucked up dialogue and or behavior, I think JBL is probably the last guy in WWE with any room to talk. So what do you think? You think Bradshaw should be future endeavored, or am I and everyone else overreacting? Cut a fucking promo in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Thanks for sticking around. I'll be back soon with another piece of my mind. In the meantime, check out some of the wrestling-themed metal covers here on this channel. Thanks for watching Retro Shred. Stay rad.